Alright, so today's Friday, which means that it's a threshold day. Today pretty simple as I'm just kind of building up, trying to get ready for Europe in a couple of months. Today is a 6 by 1k at threshold effort. So this morning I did 30 minutes of uphill running on the treadmill, 18% at like 6.3 kilometers an hour. So very slow heart rate. About 140, that's why I'm trying to kind of hold it at 140. So that way I know I'm not overdoing it, and what I am doing is actually allowing my calves, my ankles, my feet just to get stronger. So a pretty boring workout in many ways. It's kind of, running uphill for 30 minutes at a fairly slow pace. It's a lot more fun when you go a bit harder, so I'll do this kind of a workout. I've probably done maybe already 5 or 6 of them, 2 or 3 times a week. I'll do that workout. So instead of like doing a 30-minute morning jog, I'll do that in the morning. So I'll do that for another probably 2 weeks, and then I'll start like picking up the pace on it a little bit. So I'll be looking for some progression efforts on the uphill. That's what I actually do in the build up to like big trail races. If I have enough time, then I'll do a lot of slow uphill running just to make sure that my legs, my calves especially, are strong enough for like the hard key sessions closer to the race. Anyway, I'm just driving now to the threshold area. Should be a pretty small group today. Some of the guys are racing tomorrow on the track, so most of the group that I train with are track runners, road runners, but I still join the key sessions, so track and threshold. But yeah, still pretty hot, still 32 degrees at 4:30 in the afternoon. This is 3 weeks into spring, so still pretty hot in Perth. All done with the warm-ups, a 4k jog. Now drills, some strides, and then 5 times. Actually not that hot anymore, it's a bit windy. Alright, second set. We're still holding 320s, 318s. One thing I did learn over the years is not to overdo threshold. It should be fairly controlled, half marathon pace approximately. Alright, second set done, 4 more to go. Nice and easy. Still holding, going a bit quicker. 316s, slow it down a bit. Yeah, still feels pretty good. Alright, set number 4. And 2 more to go. I like how I have really important stuff to say mid-set.
What races have you got coming up, Vlad, in the next few months?
I got a few small road races, but next bigger one is UTA, Ultra Trail Australia, in May, 22k, about 1,000 meters of gain, and after that, 3 months in Europe. Probably gonna do 10 races in 12 weeks. A lot of short ones, so kind of like 10, 20, 30k.
Sounds like you got a busy schedule coming up, Vlad.
Yeah.
How are you going to prepare for those races?
Base training right now, controlling the thresholds, not going too quick. It's 318 now. It's technically above my threshold pace, but feeling pretty comfortable today.
What advice would you offer to fellow runners like yourself in regards to threshold training?
Control, control, control. Like when I started training with a group, I looked at threshold like a race. I'd literally kill myself every single threshold. And when you control it, you get fitter because you're not dead the next day. You can train again. All right, last one, just under 320 pace. 3 minutes to go. All right, 6 times 5k, probably like 318, 319 on average. Yeah, not bad. It's time for a quick cool down now. All right, all done. 4k cool down done. 4k warm up, 6 times 5 minutes or 6 times 1.5k. 4k cooldown is a bit longer than what most people do. A lot of people just do like 10 minutes or 1 or 2k's, which I think technically is enough, but it's more of mental training, like the last thing you want to be doing after a session. So yeah, good mental training. That's what we do in the group. And Matt Ramson, the guy that kind of runs our group, did kind of say, yeah, it's more for mental than anything. It's also an easy way of getting K's in the legs, but yeah, good session. I mean, I didn't have to push, and that's what you are looking for. I think like that kind of session is going to get a bit harder closer to races. So obviously right now 6 times 5 minutes is pretty cruisy with 1 minute jog. That's going to be building up to 3 times 10 minutes, 4 times 10 minutes, and then probably closer to racing, you'll be a 30 minutes straight, maybe even 45 minutes straight threshold. But yeah, right now, base building period, you should feel fairly controlled, and next day you don't want to be like sore from a threshold session. You want to be still fresh. So tomorrow I'll probably do some stairs or some hills in the morning, probably only about 30 or 40 minutes, and then in the afternoon I'll do an hour, and then Sunday 2-hour trail run. So yeah, probably 20-25k with some elevation. Pretty controlled in the threshold, pretty happy with that session. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.